Right, out on the bike again, as you probably guessed, Hamsterley. My plans for today was to hopefully come out and do a bit of a range test on the bike in Hamsterley. I know some of the routes in the lakes I can get roughly low 30 miles with a full charge, but down here I think I can get a lot more. But I've been having problems with my chainring. It's fairly worn and slipping. I bought a new one, but I can't get the bolts out, so I've had to order a direct mount, which I haven't got yet. So when that comes, I'll be able to put that on and have a proper blast out again. So we'll see how this one goes. Just climbing up now, just going to head up here, then head along to Pike's Teeth. Go up the climb there and see the black arrow on the left. Cut through, takes you to Pike's Teeth start. There you go. Pike's Teeth straight in front. I always tend to go up here a little bit, turn round, and then drop back down and get up the keys. In. As you can see, problem with the chainring, chains come off. Right. Just go steady down this one. Been a long time since I've done this one. I tend to mainly go straight over the other side and follow the red route down a lot. Chain come off, chain snapped. Chain link, so lucky enough it was a split link, so I had a spare one in my bag, so I just put a brand new one on. You can see there. So I've only come so far down Pike's Teeth and I've had the chain come off and the split link snap. So this isn't boding very well, this is for the start of this ride. Bearing in mind I'm only a mile and a half into it. So I'll try and finish this trail off. Third attempt. The problems with the chain and the chain ring that I've been having seem to be on this type of trail where you're going like steady away and you're trying to get a bit more speed up and pedalling. You're trying to put a bit of pressure through the pedals. That's where I keep it. Split the chain off and obviously where to snap the chain link. Oh. Right, that's Pike's Teeth done. See, there is another trail here, a new trail, but I'm not going to do that one yet. I'm going to go back along, climb back up past the start of Pike's Teeth and head up onto the moor tops and come back down Doctor's Gate, and you'll end up on the road just down there. So when I get down to that point, I'll come back along here and do that then. So hopefully just try and get a bit more distance in. Right, I've made it up on the moor top now. Just come along. And the moors here. I'm going to head up this path here and up over the top. I'll fetch you back when we get to the top because there's two options here. You can either carry it straight and go to Doctor's Gate, or there's one that goes down the back wall from Pike's Teeth, just called interfering with sheep. So I'll show you them when we get to the top. You're at the top of the climb where I spoke about. So stand my bike up. Right, we've made it to the top of the mountains there. Just come along that way there. This is the other trail I told you about. I don't know if you can make it out, just goes down the side of the wall. The other side of the wall there is Pike's Teeth. That takes you along and fetches you out at the doctor's gate at the bottom. That way it takes you along and down the rough road to Doctor's Gate. They both meet at the same point. I haven't done this one for a while actually, it's quite canny. But we have had a lot of rain this week, and at the bottom end of there, we come down towards the gate, it does tend to get quite boggy. So I'll give that one a miss today, and I'll carry on and I'll do the normal route. Right, that's straight in front of us there. That's where you come from when you go down the other trail I showed you at the top. Right, I've just come through Doctor's Gate, I've just sat here before we drop down this bit. There is a trail goes that way, I think it's called Hidden Gems, that one. And there's one looks like it comes from that way, but I don't know that one, I've never done that one. Hidden Gems isn't a bad one. Especially in the dry when it's wet, it gets very muddy towards the end of it. But you see what I'm going to do, I'm going to head down to the road, then cut left and go back along to the trail that's at the end of Pike's Teeth, and do that trail and go down the bottom. Because this goes all the way down and you come to a bridge at the bottom, you cross the bridge, then you start climbing up over towards Odd Socks. So I'll drop down here, get the road, then hang on. Right, this is a new trail. We'll go down here. Yeah, I'm a bit scared to get a proper kick in on the pedals in case I snap the chain again. I think I've only got one spare split link left in my bag now. You'd slipping there. So they try to put any pressure on, it starts slipping. Good little bit of a floor trail this. Just on that trail there. Come up that trail and come along to this bits of ruins. And this is the path from Doctor's Gate. Doctor's Gate's right at the top of there. You come down here, across this little bit of stream and bridge. Odd socks, let's go straight in. Drop it down a couple of cogs, a bit high there. Take the left. The top of here. Jump over. This side. Drop straight down here, and you see another one to the left. See where the sign is there. Very chainring from here now. I'm going to try and rally as much as I can rather than trying to pedal. Right, I've made it up to Polties. So I'm going to do Polties, K-line. Probably do a couple of loops of that because I quite enjoy these ones. Like I say, I won't be able to go flat out because I can't really do much pedalling when I'm sort of like under load, just slipping, and I don't want to cause any more damage. At this stage now, we've done 9 and a bit mile, or 9 and a quarter. When I was up here the other day with Clark, my neighbour, we'd done 4 and a quarter at this stage, coming straight from the car park. So by doing what I've done on the other side, I've added around about 5 miles, just over 5 miles, give or take a little bit. So anyone that wants to do a bit of distance, obviously it's good to go over there and play. But like you say, I've also missed a load of the unmarked trails off. I've only really done the official ones. So I'm going to have a drink, then I'll set the way down here. Right, Polties last blast. Try to keep my speed up as much as I can, try not to touch the brakes. Try and spin the pedals whenever I get a chance. Like now, just a little bit, try and keep the momentum up slightly. Once we get over this hump down here, shouldn't need to pedal, so just keep off the brakes. Apologies again, second time today. Right, I'm coming back down from transmission and all the rest of them. I was going to go up to section 13, just to say, just get a bit more distance in, but the way the bike's slipping, I've decided not to, because it's a bad climb that one anyway, and you need to be able to sort of like kick on a little bit. So I'm just going to head back to the car now and just call it a day basically. I'll come back another time with Scott and Corey and Bailey. We'll have a go at doing like a bit of a range test with all 4 bikes. I'm on 47% and I've done 19 miles to now. But just riding back along the road back to the car, as you can see. It's fairly straightforward really, so I can't see it using much more battery along here, it's just steadier here. So I've done just over 20 miles by the time I get back to the car, I would imagine. So not a bad day. So until the next time, I'll see you later.